Hi everyone, my name is Chittipolu Venkadamar Sivanayeshwar and I am currently studying second year A&DS in Institute of Technology. Today I will guide you through some fundamental JavaScript concepts and provide examples to help you understand them better. We will exploring JavaScript objects, functions, variable declarations such as where, let, const and ES6 modules. First of all, coming to the objects, what are objects? JavaScript In JavaScript, objects are key value pairs used to represent real world entities. So, an object is a collection of properties which contains key value pairs. The key is a string or symbol, and the value can be any data type, strings such as strings, numbers, array, functions, or even other objects also. Objects are used to represent real world entities like people, cars, books, or more abstract entities. Unlike primitive data types, objects can contain multiple values and methods with different type of database. So here I am provided a one object named person. So I'm just printed. So my output is here. Uh, Values in the object is printed. So object is created by uh, object is created by this syntax. Open with the open curly braces and values are in between the braces. Right side are the right side are the values and left side are the key pairs or key attributes also we call them. So uh, how do we access it? So by using dot representation we can access them. For example, I want to retrieve name of the person from the object name. So I'm just using the dot representation, and John is saved in name key attribute. So I'm just putting person dot name. So John is printed. So by using dot representation we can retrieve and access the values from the objects. So we can also manipulate the objects by adding, removing, and also updating. For example, I'm just like here I'm just adding one key to the object person. So here person dot city. Here I am giving India. So I'm printing just only I'm just printing only person only. Uh, so all the items in the object are printed. So here we can see that the name city is added to our object. By that we can also we can remove that we can remove by using delete operation. For example, delete person dot age. I'm just removing that person dot age. So here what was the output? We can see that here that the age is removed. So age attribute is removed. So we can add the properties and delete the properties by using this dot representation and delete keywords. So the main key features of objects is we can create nested objects such as uh, object is presented inside another object. And second key feature is methods. So we we create some methods inside the objects. So this is objects. Now coming to the next point, functions. Function. What are functions in JavaScript? Functions are reusable blocks of code that perform specific tasks. They promote dry concept, dry principles dry means don't repeat yourself. So a function is a block of code that is defined once and can be executed multiple times. Functions take input, perform some operations and may return an output. So they take some values and perform input and perform some operations and return an output. That is up that is function does. So so here I'm just I'm just here in functions we have three types of declarations. uh, Basic declaration is, so here we see that I created a function with the name of greet. So in that greet I'm just printing hello world. So this is basic function declaration. So in functions, second one is function expression. So I'm just writing function expression. So here a function can be assigned to a variable. Okay, here the function is assigned to a variable greet. So in this way also we can write functions. So we can also use arrows to these functions. In arrows are introduced in ES6. Arrow functions are a concise way to write functions. They use arrow syntax. Like wait, I can write some code. So here I'm writing some arrow. I write a function by using arrows. So here I wrote a function add. I'm just inputting a comma b as a parameters, and this uh, uh, add function returns a plus b. I'm just running this. So 5 plus 3 is 8. So in this way we can use arrow functions. So in this we can pass parameters and return some, and functions return some values. And coming to the next point, where let const variables in JavaScript, where let and const are used to declare variables, but they differ in scope, redeclaration, hoisting and mutability. Understanding the difference is crucial for writing a clean and error-free code. First one, where function is a function scope, declares a variable that can be redeclared and updated, which is a reassignable. It has where has function scope. It does not have any block scope. uh, Function scope means we can, for example, I write a function, I write a function that is condition. I write an if condition, and for example I'm writing one if function. So I'm just declaring where x equal to 10. So I'm just printing that value. So here a value of x is 10. So that is printed. So it has where has function scope, so that I can access x uh, from the outside of the if condition. For example, I'm just changing where to let. So let follows block scope. So I just changed the code. I'm just again running that one. So I received an error. I received an error because let is a block scope. Block scoped. I did not access from the I did not access from the outside of the if condition. So that is difference between function scope and block scope. Another one is const. Con mm, const declares a variable with a constant value. It cannot be reassigned after installation. By with the const variable, we can assign only once. It does not reassign. For example, it does not support to increment or decrement option operations, or for like that we cannot use. It cannot support that type of operations. So that is the difference between let, where, and const variables. So coming to the next, JavaScript modules. What are modules and their importance? Modules allows you to break down your code into reusable pieces, improving maintainability and reusability. At present, a new technology ES6 introduced import and export for modular programming. By import and export keywords, we can import like we can import for example we can import, add, subtract, like that functions from the mat.js. Mat.js have some functions, methods like add, subtract, uh, a square root, per modulus, like that. Mat.js have some functions. We can directly import that by using import and export functions. So I provided one example here. I'm just importing add and subtract modules from, sorry, I'm just importing just add and subtract functions from mat.js module. Here is one example for JavaScript modules. So that is that's it, guys. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.